You're walking in a dream and you come to a bridge. The bridge looks kind of dangerous, but you decide, I'll try. And you make it across. But then as you're walking, you're not really paying attention to where you're going. And you wake up to the realization, metaphorically speaking, that you don't know where you are. You're in a forest, and you're not sure where to go. You start to feel nervous. Should I go this way? Oh gosh, what if this could be wrong? I mean, what should I do? And you go back and, well, clearly you don't want to walk over all those logs and sticks. But what if the other side looks kind of like there's oh my gosh, you know what? This is really something that might make you feel deeply disturbed. Nope, there's no path there. It just kind of looks like it. Oh gosh, there's so many open spaces. What about this way? Oh, and your anxiety increases, your fear increases, and the next thing you know, you start running. You don't know where you're running. You don't know what you're running from, but you're scared, so you run until you get too tired, until you feel safe, until you fall down, and you're even more lost. Oh God, I'm so scared, you think to yourself. Whatever am I going to do? Well, I'm not a survivalist, but I can tell you something that you need to stop doing, and that is getting scared and running. If you're in a situation, it doesn't have to be this exact situation. It can be any situation in which you feel that you are lost. The first thing you need to do is calm down. Take a deep breath. Do some mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Meditation. That's what it really boils down to. It's a type of relaxation technique that allows you to focus on what's happening inside of you and get control of yourself. If we use mindfulness, and I'll explain it in a different video, we are essentially taking away the source of what's making us angry or scared or whatever by focusing on our breathing. So you can take away the fuel for the fire, so to speak. And this will allow you to go from, oh my God, what's going on, to, okay, I can think now. I think I'm going to be okay. Okay. All right, I'm okay now. So let's take a look at the situation. It's still daylight. That's good. Now I'm just using this as an example. It could be an entirely different situation that has nothing to do with the forest, nothing to do with feeling in danger or anything like that. I'm just using this as an example of an emotional reaction to a situation. Let's see. So that kind of looks like it might be a path, but it doesn't look like it's the kind of path you would use to get out. So, you know, it's not clear that many people have walked that way. Maybe we could try going that way, but I'm not sure about that. And over here, Well, that doesn't really look like a path. Now, that might be something. It looks like a fairly straight shot there. So that's a possibility. And then, aha, that also looks like it could be a possibility. Well, I think that if I want to find a safety, I need to find where people are. So let's try going this way, because clearly there's some kind of a glade or meadow up here. Oh, look at that. Not only is there a glade or meadow, but across it I can see houses. That's great. I'm safe. But, what if that's not the way you need to go? Well, we could go that way. I didn't come from that way, though. I know I came from the other way. Yep. Now that I'm calm, I can remember some of the things that happened. I don't remember all of them, but I can remember some of them. So, what happens is when you get scared enough or angry enough or anything like that is you trigger the amygdala, which is a primitive part of your brain that is responsible for dictating the actions you take in stressful situations. And it keeps track of an emotional imprint matched with a particular set of behaviors. So, if you have an experience that causes you to run away because there's real danger, when you have a similar experience in terms of your emotional reaction, but there's no danger, you're still going to react as if there's danger. When you allow yourself to get to that state, the amygdala has the power to hijack your brain. It actually has the power to turn off higher functions in your brain, such as your ability to concentrate, to remember, to think creatively, and to think logically. So in effect, you become this wild animal running around. And people in this state have done terrible things. Mob mentality is an extension of that. So when you stop and use meditation or mindfulness to calm yourself down, the amygdala stops hijacking your brain. Once you get calm enough, and it may take some time, but once you get calm enough, all your functions, all the faculties that the human brain gives you will come back into being to full operation, and you'll be able to do things. You may not be able to remember what you did. You may have small memories. Like if you get seriously drunk, you may not remember. But it helps. And thus, you can remember that you ran from this way. We were standing here before. It looks familiar. And this is probably the way out. Now the path may not be straight, but I can see that the earth is packed and I can get out. So the goal isn't to find a path out of the forest. The goal is to keep control of yourself, keep your awareness instead of being an animal or just a regular human, so that you can make the best decisions for your survival, for your future. And if you do that, you will be able to take control when other people fail to do so. You will be able to maintain calmness when other people are freaking out. You'll be able to save lives. Not just your own life. You can save other people's lives too. See? We're out. Now this is a very small forest that I'm in. It's part of a park. But, and you know, so I probably would never actually get lost in it. I'd eventually come to houses somewhere or other, because they're all over the place. But if it had been a big park and I'd freaked out and run, I might never find my way out. And the same is true in other situations, where there's a fire, earthquake, tornado, people are rioting, or any other situation. Tests, interviews, your boss is upset with you, anything really, you can end up really screwing up if you don't remain aware. Thanks for listening. Pay attention to what's happening here.